Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Let's Talk CFL podcast, episode number 600. And what is it? 632? I think that's what 34. It is. What? 34?
I don't know.
No, I think it's 32. 632. Right. I'm your host, Christopher Jones, and Rick just left.
Good start.
It's been a goofy night, okay? We're a little late doing this show because I was traveling up and down the Coquihalla today. That's got highway through hell for anybody else who watches that Discovery television show, Discovery Channel show. The Coquihalla is probably one of the snottiest roads in the wintertime in North America. And they have their own TV series about it. And today was one of the sketchiest drives that I actually had. It wasn't so much that the road was in bad condition, couldn't see shit. Fog, pounding snow, wind, and semis not staying in their lanes. I went up Larson Hill and it's 3 lanes wide, and I was by myself, and I honestly couldn't tell you what lane I was in, and I think I was in all 3 at one time. So it was a sketchy drive home. Still got probably averaged over 100K an hour, but it's just me. Just me. Okay. Anyhow, enough of that. Today is a wonderful day. What is it? Today is the 27th of November. It is our American cousins Thanksgiving. I'd like to wish Michael Dennis here a very happy Thanksgiving for your American people down there, for you. And I hope you had a wonderful turkey dinner and everything is wonderful.
Yep. Had a great turkey dinner.
So welcome to the show, Michael. I'm going to introduce you right now because you're our American, token American.
Well, besides turkey dinner, I had wonderful pecan pie, which was awesome. And the stuffing. I mean, turkey's great for dinner. I love it. So it was a good time and good friends.
I hate turkey. It's bad enough I got to eat it 3 times a year. Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter. God, fuck, I hate that stuff.
Okay.
It's always yuck. Anyhow. Okay, so Scott Morledge, how are you, buddy? Saskatchewan, Regina.
Doing good.
Champion City.
Work week is getting closer to an end. Kind of wishing we had some football coming up this weekend, but we'll discuss some tonight, so that's good enough.
We'll talk about football tonight, and this will be our last time to talk about football before the new year in 2026. We've tentatively booked coming back on January the 7th. We're going to take a 5-6 week vacation here away from football and try to spend it with family and friends. And because it gets really hectic for different people and trying to, it was really challenging when the podcast was Will, myself, and Charles, and one of us was always missing because of some event. We probably could swing it longer, but there's really no point. There's not much to talk about right now. We barely got an agenda. We don't have an agenda. We're just going to make shit up as we go along. And that's what it is. So next up, we're going to introduce Rick McDonald. How are you, Rick?
I'm doing very well. It's a rainy, chilly day here in Abbotsford, but on Sunday I am hopping a plane to Puerto Vallarta for 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah. Actually, it wasn't that bad of a day in Abbotsford.
No, it got, after you left, it got colder.
Yeah.
Nightfall, it got quite a bit colder when I was on my way home.
It wasn't so bad. Okay, and from Calgary, Alberta.
That would be me.
William.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. In case some of you guys missed it, well, Mike was here and CJ was here. I got to talk to the WestJet pilot who flew the Rough Riders home from the Grey Cup. And
now, was that a charter?
Yes, it was a charter. It was a charter.
Okay, so there wasn't real people on the plane.
No, sir. There was no real people on the plane. That's why all the players were half naked. Anyways, according to the pilot. So, but he said they were very respectful, but he said they were having a good time. So, but you know,
they should.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
expect
they're
he
the
said-
champions.
And he
You
said
cannot
when they
take
got to
that away
Regina,
from them.
when
They are
got
the
to-
champions.
when they got to Regina, they all wandered out of the airplane at minus 14 and they were all half naked and they probably froze, but that's beside the point. So, anyways.
Well,
but he
we
said
do
it-
remember
good time.
the Winnipeg Blue Bombers Stanley Cup or the Stanley Cup
Stanley
Grey
Cup.
Cup parade in 2019 with Chris Strevler naked with a fur coat on. So what's the difference, right? Alcohol is a wonderful antifreeze.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
It is.
And
It
it
does
was a
kill
champion.
people, though.
And it was a championship and they should celebrate. So,
Yeah, they should celebrate.
because who knows when
It-
they're going to get back.
It is exactly.
It is only a 9-team league, and the odds of you winning the Grey Cup are a lot better in that league than in any other league. But
True.
still, you've got the Hamilton Tiger Cats who haven't won it since 1999. So we're dealing with 26 years now. BC Lions haven't won it since 2011. So, there's some stretches in there.
A lot of
We'll see what happens.
Yep.
I mean, Saskatchewan did have the third longest drought, and they rectified that this year. Good for them.
Yes, they did.
Okay. So, what do you guys want to talk about today?
Well, I'm assuming we want to get into the quarterback discussion.
Okay. You want to talk
Yeah, we can do that.
about a quarterback discussion?
Okay, as everybody knows who watches this podcast, I regularly get beat up on Cody Fajardo. But if you take a look at Cody Fajardo, I'm not saying that he's the best quarterback in the league, but he's in the quarterbacks that played last season or this past season. He was number 6 in overall rating with an efficiency rate of 104.6. Bo Levi Mitchell, who was rated the number 1 quarterback in the league, had an efficiency rating of 106.2. Cody threw for 3,400 yards, and that's with 5 less games than his competition. The top thrower in the league this year was Bo Levi at 5,200 yards. So when we look, we've had discussions all year that Cody Fajardo doesn't even belong as a starting quarterback in this league, that we would barely want him as a backup, is, I think, totally bogus. I think he's at a minimum the 5th best quarterback in the league.
Okay. Fifth's a bit of a stretch. Okay. So let's just look at this. And I'm not going to say you, Michael Dennis, fan of the Edmonton Elks. Okay. I'm going to say Kyle Walters. Okay. General manager of the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Okay. Would you rather have Zach Collaros or Cody Fajardo as your quarterback?
I'd rather have Cody. The reason I
There's
want
not a hope in hell that Kyle Walters would say that.
And the reason he would say that is that Collaros is 1 shot away from being out of the league.
So is Cody.
They all are.
They all are. There's not a single quarterback that isn't 1 hit away from retirement. Look at Chris Strevler today or this year. He took a hit to the knee. Actually, I don't even think he took a hit to the knee. I think it went out on him. And he's gone. And more than likely, he's not coming back from that. And he was a bull moose.
And that's going to be a loss to this league because he threw the most beautiful ball I'd ever seen in the CFL history, right?
You haven't
for 2 yards.
Seen for 2 yards. But the problem is, Michael, you've been a CFL fan for a year. You have no idea who the quarterbacks in this league have been.
And that's pretty obvious because you like Cody.
Oh.
It is. And you said earlier that I don't like Cody Fajardo because of what he did in Saskatchewan.
That's accurate.
right? You said that.
Yeah, I said
That
that.
Scott and Christopher don't like Cody Fajardo because of how he was in Saskatchewan. And I disagree with that because I couldn't care less what he did in Saskatchewan. In fact, he actually did quite well in 2019, but it was more the team than it was him. But I've seen him in Toronto, I've seen him in BC, I've seen him in Montreal, I've seen him in Saskatchewan, and I've seen him in Edmonton. And I wouldn't want him on my team as a starting quarterback. He is just not competent enough to be there.
Here's my question to Mike. Mike?
Yep.
Why do you think Cody's been on so many teams?
I think that the reason he left Montreal is because clearly they got Alexander, who's a better quarterback, and he wanted to start. I'm not going to deny that.
He was a kid. He's never been a starter. Why do you ditch a veteran who just won you a Grey Cup? Cody Fajardo was the starting quarterback in the Grey Cup and won it for Montreal. And yet the next season, they toss him to the curb.
Yeah, but
why would that happen?
Why? Because you could see in the practices that he was Alexander's a far better quarterback. The guy is magical. I'm not going to argue that. Now, I don't know why Toronto got rid of him. Because I don't think
Toronto got rid of Cody.
Yeah, I don't think
CJ. Who were the quarterbacks in BC the year Cody was the backup there?
Travis Lulay and
no, it wasn't Travis Lulay.
Are you
Jonathan
sure?
Jennings?
I'm sure. That wasn't
well,
that
if it was
long
Jonathan
ago.
Jennings, that just fucking says nothing about Cody.
Absolutely, it doesn't.
Okay. So let's just go to Cody Fajardo here on Google.
Yeah.
There he is, Cody Fajardo. And he was in BC. He was in BC Lions in 2018. That was Mike Riley.
Oh, so he is back up to Riley.
Yeah.
And you know, she never ever
Mike
heard his
Riley.
name.
No, it was Travis Lulay because Mike Riley didn't come in until 2019. He was there 2019 and 2021, and then he retired.
Oh.
2019 was with Claybanks, Devon Claybanks.
Oh, yeah.
So if you go to 2018, go to here, BC Lions roster 2018, go. There we go. Look at that.
How many Grey Cup rings does Cody Fajardo own?
One.
Two. Here we got one in Montreal.
He was the third string quarterback in Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not working for me.
So Cody's best year throwing the ball, which was 2019, just 4,300 yards. That was his best year.
Okay, so let me preface it this way. If you had a choice between if you are Mark Killam and your choice is Cody Fajardo or Trey Ford, which one are you going to choose?
Obviously, Cody.
Okay, so this is what in BC Lions in 2018, William, to answer your question.
Jonathan Jennings.
They had Travis Lulay, Jonathan Jennings, Ricky Lloyd, and Cody Fajardo. And they kept Ricky Lloyd and Jonathan Jennings.
I don't even know who Ricky Lloyd is.
He was Jonathan Jennings' backup.
It's about as far as I know.
So what does that tell you?
That BC didn't have a good general manager in 2019.
Oh, it was Ed Hervey. He happens to be the general manager in Edmonton right now.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
So what do you have to say about that one, Michael?
Well, Ed
Reload.
Ed Hervey said that Cody was his number one priority in the off season to get re-signed.
And you know what? I don't disagree. I think the Edmonton Elks should re-sign Cody Fajardo, but they should look for a starting quarterback.
I think the Montreal Alouettes should re-sign Cody Fajardo because then they'll have a decent backup when Alexander gets hurt.
No.
Yeah,
Rick, you're awfully quiet. What do you think?
There's worse quarterbacks. There's better quarterbacks. He did okay this year. But I do remember some really stinky games. Some really stinky games he played on some other teams that were just awful.
Yeah.
Absolutely awful.
Yeah.
The big issue with Cody is when it comes down to it, i.e. BC, we all saw what happened.
He can't do it.
It's me. I'll do it.
And the worst part is that he can't get his teammates to go to war for him.
Yeah.
He did.
You don't like Zach Claros. Zach Claros is one hit from the morgue. But the Winnipeg Blue Bombers would absolutely go to war for that man.
Yep.
I'm not arguing that.
Yeah. Okay. And that says a lot. To me, that does. Okay.
Yeah. And based on what the players said in Edmonton about Cody Fajardo is that they were nothing but complimentary about him. That none of that negative stuff, me, came up in Edmonton this year.
Well, they have to say that.
But the players can't come public and say that. Anything else but that.
They also
because
said
they
MVP
have
was...
to be, that's their job security.
Yeah.
Right? You can't come out and throw your quarterback under the fucking bus just because you wanna. Because the general manager is going to show you the door.
Have you been seeing what's been happening in Vegas with Max Crosby and Geno Smith?
Who? Where? Who? What are you talking about?
Max Crosby's an all-star line. The Raiders.
Las Vegas is a city in Nevada. I know that.
Is he Sidney Crosby's brother?
I don't know.
Sidney Crosby? How about Bing Crosby? Nephew? Grandson?
Bing was a bit of a bastard.
Yeah, but my point is that's in the NFL, and the star linebacker is throwing his quarterback under the bus every week.
NFL is totally different than
and that's not good for the length of time. First off, every general manager in that league sees that.
Yeah.
So when he gets cut from that team, he is not going to be. There's not going to be a whole pile of people lined up for his talents.
There have been a number of characters through the years in the NFL that do nothing but badmouth their team, and they get picked up for big contracts instantly because of their talent. Not a good thing, and it doesn't usually help the team they go to. They bounce around a bunch, so it's not a good thing.
Yeah,
no way, no how.
You know what, Mike? They could throw the entire Raiders team under the bus because they're horrible, Mike.
Well, yeah.
They've already been run over by a bus twice.
Yes, they have.
But don't you believe, honestly, that you can have redemption and that Cody Fajardo could have had redemption at Edmonton?
You have to have talent for that.
But how?
Well, no, but I don't believe, what's the saying? Somebody changes colors. They are what they are, and Cody's never going to change. Sorry.
Okay.
It's one of those things, Michael, and I made this list. Nathan Rourke. I would take Nathan Rourke over Cody Fajardo.
Yeah, so would
really?
I. So would I.
Really?
I'm stunned.
I would take
I know it's a shocking
over Cody Fajardo.
It's a shock.
Yeah.
Okay. I would take Bo
blood
Levi
pressure
Mitchell
pills.
over Cody Fajardo.
Shocking.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I agree with you
I
there.
would take Trevor Harris over Cody Fajardo.
Yeah.
And he's
Absolutely.
injury prone.
Not this year.
Not this year. And that's why I don't know why they're going to keep him for next year, because sure as shit, he's going to get hurt next year. Maybe in pregame.
Yeah, but don't you
Preseason.
remember when we used to say that Zach was one hit away from being out of the game, and then he went to
Yes.
Winnipeg in 2019, and he hasn't really been injured that much in this last 5-6 years. So,
But he really hasn't been hit in the last 5 or 6 years.
But maybe his body has matured and he's not as injury prone as he used to be. And he wears that big Gazoo helmet as well. Okay, so
he's also got a good old line
in the game.
Sorry,
he doesn't wear that in the game.
Yes, he does. Not that, and you don't know what I'm talking about. Look at his helmet; it looks bigger than everybody's.
He's got extra padding.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't doubt it. Okay. So that's 3. There's 3 quarterbacks that I would definitely take before Cody. What about this guy? What's his name? The young kid, Davis Alexander. Yeah, I think I'd take Davis Alexander over Cody. Okay.
Well, Montreal did.
Montreal did, right? And Zach Collaros, probably one of the most talented quarterbacks in the history of the CFL. In fact, he's in my top 5 all time.
Used to be.
I'd still take him over Cody, and
not based on what he did this year.
Zach Collaros with one arm taped behind the back is better than Cody.
Well, yeah, but what do you mean what he did this year, Mike?
He finished ahead of Cody.
He made it into the playoffs. Cody didn't.
Yeah, that's true.
Saying.
Okay. Vernon Adams.
100%.
100%. I would take Vernon Adams. In fact, he's probably in the top 3 in the CFL right now. In a heartbeat, I would take Vernon Adams. Okay. Nick Arbuckle and Cody Fajardo. That's a bit of a wash. Okay.
I don't think so.
I'd take Arbuckle.
What, you take Cody?
If Arbuckle is healthy, no comparison.
No comparison. He was number 1 in the league for most of this season. Okay.
On a shit team.
On a shitty team. Okay. Now, my last one, which is number 8, was Chad Kelly, who actually I think he's a decent quarterback. He's just a despicable human being, and I have no use for him, and I hope he never comes back to the CFL. So I'm not starting Cody Fajardo on any team in the CFL except for Ottawa or Edmonton. I think every other team has a better starting quarterback than Cody. So the only team he could start for would be Ottawa Redblacks or the Edmonton Elks.
No, at least I've gotten you to move.
I'd be honest.
I've gotten you to move a little bit off the dial. I mean, at the beginning of the show, you didn't believe he should be a starting quarterback in the league.
He shouldn't.
So I'm getting better.
I don't think he should be.
There's just a lack of options.
This goes back to the lack of quarterback talent in the CFL.
Is Edmonton is the lowest team in the league. Okay, they're down there with Ottawa. It's a coin flip over which one's worse. Okay, they're down at the bottom of the league. If you want to improve your status, your position in life, your position in the hierarchy of the CFL, your quarterback needs to be better than the other ones that are there. And right now, he's not number 8.
Well, so what you're telling me is that for Edmonton to improve, we've got to offer a hell of a free agent package to Nathan Rourke and get him to come to Edmonton.
Nathan Rourke's not a free agent.
They'd have to trade for him.
Not this year.
Okay.
Actually, I've got the top 50 free agents right now. The number 1 person, are we finished with this quarterback discussion, or do you want to continue talking about Cody? Because I'll talk about him all fucking night if you want.
No,
I have a feeling that it'll come through a few times.
My position's not going to change.
No. That's fine. Change subject.
Because I've seen him play on 5 different teams, and he was no good on any one of those 5.
consistently. Yeah.
We could call him Mike just because it's American Thanksgiving. We could call him the CFL Turkey. Okay?
We could
Tony
call him the
Pajardo.
CFL Turkey.
He is the off-season MOP.
Absolutely.
Oh God, you guys love killing me on this guy.
Yes, we do.
Well, it's not that we love picking on Cody.
We love picking on
just
you,
cannot
Mike.
believe the love that you're giving him. And I don't know whether it's like blind ignorance or just infatuation. I mean, you do like Claire Hannah, so I mean, your taste is not there. So
Well,
I don't
it
know.
surprises me after the BC game.
No. That's where I'm going to argue night and day on that one. She is gorgeous.
You're not going to win.
Okay, not going
She's
there.
she's not the worst on the TSN panel. She's not the worst.
Oh, that's Enoch Mwamba.
That's Enoch Mwamba.
No,
She's
Enoch
got better
Mwamba's
lips than
prettier.
him. She's got better lips
He's-
I
than
think
him.
Enoch Mwamba's got bigger tits than she does.
You guys, stop it.
She's
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go to
We're trading into Chad Kelly territory here.
why don't we talk about the top free agent here on the list? Number one was Bo Levi Mitchell. It was number one on the list.
No, he's not.
Correct.
He's not going anywhere.
He's not going to go anywhere.
No, he's not. That doesn't. These are the potential free agents. Okay, that doesn't mean that they are going to move.
but
The question here that we ask, as the number one, the top selection, the highest importance, will Bo Levi Mitchell leave Hamilton? The answer is no.
possibly.
Well, here's a
I can
thought.
see him going to Ottawa.
No, here's the thought. Let's just put this out here.
Okay.
Him and Mark Killam were good buddies when he was in Calgary.
No, he won't go back to Calgary.
No, Edmonton.
No, Edmonton.
I don't
Will
see
he
him going to
go
Edmonton.
to Edmonton?
I'm thinking potentially Ottawa with Ryan Dinwiddie. He worked with him in Calgary too.
Here is something that I have to tell you that William and I have argued with over the years about Bo Levi Mitchell. Bo Levi Mitchell has to be on a good team. Okay? He has to have a good offensive line. We are not talking about Ottawa and Edmonton right now.
Yeah, but so
Not
is
right
every
now.
quarterback.
But if you have a conversation with Bo and say, what are you looking at doing? Do you say, hey, these are the guys I'm looking at bringing? There's that potential. Ottawa is going to have to throw a lot of money out at players. Toronto's in that same. Toronto's trying to do it.
So why wouldn't Ottawa and why wouldn't Edmonton, if Bo Levi Mitchell is the best quarterback out there available and he is willing to look, why wouldn't they throw a lot of money at him and try to get him?
Who said he's willing to look?
They're always.
I don't think he is.
They're always willing to look if the money's right.
Yeah, I think he's content to finish his career in Hamilton.
You know what? And he also does like Scott Milanovic now. So
Yeah. I think he'll stay, but I wouldn't be shocked.
Anywhere.
No.
I'm not prepared to do a list on this, but we could do a prediction list of whether we think these guys are going to re-sign, retire, or move on.
Yeah, we could do that.
And
That'll be fun.
We could.
I don't.
I'm just not
I
gonna
don't
keep
believe.
track of it.
I don't believe Mitchell's going to leave.
No.
No, I don't believe so either, but everything's possible.
No, I
don't think so. He's
I think
the
one person that could leave that's on the list is Brady Oliveira.
Well, we're not
Maybe.
there yet.
We're not there yet.
Yeah.
Rick
Okay.
hasn't opened his mouth on this subject.
We're not there yet.
Yeah, we are.
Are we?
Oh, are we? We're on to Brady?
No,
He may leave.
no. The question is, Will Bo Levi Mitchell re-sign with Hamilton, or is he going to go somewhere else?
Say it's a crapshoot until negotiations start, right? Especially when you get to be his age. If somebody offers him some really good money.
That's not the question.
You know what?
The question is, do you believe he will re-sign in Hamilton?
I believe that's a possibility.
I think he'll resign in Hamilton because he is only 45 minutes away from Toronto, and he needs to prepare for his next career, which is being on TSN.
So why doesn't he just go to Toronto?
Would you fucking play in Toronto? I wouldn't.
Not many people. No one wants.
They don't even have a head coach, do they?
No. Everyone's rejecting it.
That's scary.
Yeah, that's a telltale
sign. The only one I've heard that hasn't rejected him yet because he's still doing his work is Ken Austin in Auburn.
You know what?
So we have four no's and indecisive.
Maybe Pinball is going to come down from the big office and be the coach again.
He might have to. Dice. Dice will take it.
I honestly don't believe Pinball should be part of that organization. The only thing he really is a mascot.
He's a god in that organization still to this day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
What's
but
that?
He's a god in that organization.
Well, of course he's a god in there. So's Darian Durant in Saskatchewan, and that doesn't mean anything.
That's true.
Yeah, but most of Saskatchewan's gods don't stay around very long, okay?
Durant's trying to get back on the field in that city. Okay. So that's where Bo Levi Mitchell is staying in Hamilton. That's the consensus we have.
Yeah. Now we're on to Brady.
Brady Oliveira, all-star running back, totally underutilized in 2024, 2025. Has not been overly happy. Would like to win another Grey Cup. I can see him going somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
He is making too much money in Winnipeg. You're not allowed to do possibilities.
Well,
I honestly can see him staying.
Yeah, I can too, because where else would he want to go?
Well, they're going to throw the money out at him, I think.
Yeah, but when you're talking about throwing money at him, you're talking an extra 10 grand for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Well,
he's making what, 240 now?
I don't think he's making that much.
I don't think he's far off of that.
Yeah, the only team that needs a running back would be Ottawa. And would you really want to go to Ottawa when you don't have a chance?
Montreal needs a running back, Mike. They didn't have one this year.
Yeah.
Well, that Stevie Scott guy got good because he's been doing really well. If I was Montreal, I'd lean on him.
I don't think Brady's stupid enough to go anywhere else. He'd rather be a big fish in a little pond for his whole career.
Well, and it's his pond.
Yep.
It's the pond he was spawned in.
William?
Yes.
William?
Yes.
As CFL's highest paid running back, Oliveira is collecting $240,000 per season, laying his body on the line from training camp in May through the Grey Cup in November.
Okay, if anybody pays him more than $240,000 a season, they're fucking nuts.
I think they're nuts to pay him that much to start with, especially when they don't use him.
The scariest thing for me is now the douchebag in Calgary is going to be looking for that kind of money, and Calgary is not going to give him that kind of money.
Eric Mills.
Yes.
Diedrich.
Well, the
Yeah,
Lions offered Brady more than that.
So Brady is a Canadian. He's a ratio breaking running back. He's native of Winnipeg, Manitoba. It's his hometown. It's where his mommy lives.
Yep.
I see him staying
He's a
because
god there. He's a god there.
I see him staying also too because they're going to get a new offensive coordinator again.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
Well, I would think that the only reason he would leave is that he wants to have more usage, he wants to be more part of the game, and will O'Shea give him that? And I would seem to think that they would have to, but he's going to be playing in front, the line in front of him is getting ancient.
Well, that's if you assume that line is staying.
Why else would they sign O'Shea if they weren't going to try to keep the same group together?
They're not going
Stanley
to
Bryant's
keep the
40 years
They're not going
old.
to try and
They
keep
have
the
to make
same
moves.
group together. Jesus. And
They have to move on.
And they signed for 3 years. So you think he's going to try and keep that group together for 3 years?
Yeah.
Stanley Bryant will be 50 years old, for God's sake.
Yeah. They
They
signed
have to make moves.
the coach and the manager back again because they built a winner once and they figure they can build one again. So we'll see.
Correct.
But you can't build it with the same pieces that you built it with a decade ago.
No, you can't.
100%.
And they know that.
I would suggest they do, Willie.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, so the question is, at $240,000 a year, is Brady Oliveira staying in Winnipeg? Or is some other dumb fucking team out there, like the BC Lions, going to offer him more?
No.
If I was the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, I'd say, hey, buddy, we're not going to use you that much, so you're going to take a pay cut this year. If you don't like it, go somewhere else.
100%. You should be getting 160,000.
Running backs are a dime a dozen. Sorry.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, but if you're the MOP, former MOP of the league,
who cares?
He shouldn't have won that.
But he did.
Yeah.
Don't you think
Cody got MVP of the Grey Cup game, and then he shouldn't have won that either.
I'm surprised you didn't take out a national referendum to get that revoked.
Cody was
CJ voted for the roll of tape that they took off of Cody's socks, okay?
It doesn't matter what you did in your past, it's about what you've done right now.
Yes.
Okay, that's my point with Cody. I've been saying that and I'm getting killed.
You know what? We're not
He hasn't done anything.
We're banning any mention of Cody Fajardo for the rest of the year, okay?
Okay.
Because you're just going to get beat up, Mike. You really are.
I know.
He likes it.
Maybe he should sign with LA, Mike. What do you think?
Hell no.
Why not?
We've got the best quarterback in football.
You got the oldest quarterback in football.
He's number one.
I said he's the oldest. He should be number one.
He's the number one in overall rating.
So is the consensus here that Brady Oliveira is going to stay in Winnipeg?
If I had to put money on it, I would say yes.
I would say yes too.
Yes. Okay, so far we got the two top guys staying with their respective teams. The next one is Jalen Hutchings, Calgary Stampeders.
Fuck.
Who is this guy?
He's
39 defensive tackles, 8 sacks, 1 forced fumble from the interior of Calgary's defensive line. Number 3.
I don't think anybody's going to sign him because he's going to try the NFL.
I think so too. He'll come back at Labor Day.
Number 4 is a receiver, Keon Hatcher, BC Lions, the number 1 receiver in the CFL in 2025.
Was he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he did all right. It was 1,600 or something like that.
Yeah, he rocked it.
Yeah.
I don't see him leaving BC, and I don't see him getting a big increase to stay. If he wants to make big bucks, I think he'll be going somewhere else. But
yeah, but this league has proven that they're stupid enough to pay these receivers $300K a season. So if
I understand that.
If somebody offers him that money, he doesn't have a choice.
Yeah.
But who else is he going to go to that he can be that much of a star with?
Exactly.
Well, if they pay him that much money, he's going to be a star wherever.
What, you mean like the $300,000 that they paid Geno Lewis to play in Edmonton?
Right. But that's what happens.
He's not getting, Edmonton's not going to.
I don't see him leaving BC.
I don't see him leaving BC. He wants to play with Nathan Rourke. They want to get a Grey Cup. I think they're trying to build something special.
Can you look and tell me how much? Can you look and tell me how much money he made last year?
I can try.
Please try. And since you're at it, what were his numbers this year?
I think the other thing to keep in consideration is take a look at who's throwing him the ball.
He was restructured.
His hard money was $104,000.
Oh fuck.
Oh, they'll give him more money than that.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying that was his hard money.
Yeah.
Okay. So say someone offers him
playtime performances, he would have made $120,000.
Okay, so say someone offers him $250. Okay? It doesn't matter if it's Nathan Rourke or not. He's got to go for another $150,000 a season. You gotta.
Who is desperate enough to need him?
I'm not saying you're wrong, William, because I agree with you. I just don't see it happening.
Hey.
Maybe BC will offer him that money. They're okay with the salary cap being blown out.
The other problem, too, is receivers are a dime a dozen.
Yes.
Yes, but then how do you explain someone paying Geno Lewis $300K, and there was a guy before him, who was it?
The guy in Hamilton, Kenny Lawler.
Kenny Lawler, 290 or 280 or something like that.
280 it was, I think.
Well, I think
there's someone stupid enough out there to do it.
You have to keep in.
Tell you, we can jump down this list, and I'll tell you who I think.
Are you an owl?
If Keon Hatcher was not to leave, who BC would throw a bucket of money at.
Okay.
And it's number 9, a gentleman by the name of Tyson Philpott.
Yeah. I would throw money at him. I
can see both of the Philpott boys coming back to BC.
Yeah, that's what I said last year before what's his name signed in Calgary.
I know. But Tyson already had another year on his contract in Montreal. So he's now a free agent. And
I think he's pretty happy in Montreal.
I don't care. But talking to Corey, because he is a friend, their dad, he says that they want to come to BC to play together. They want to play together, and they would like to do it in BC.
I was thinking to myself the other day, maybe Tyson will come to Calgary because they played together in Calgary for 4 years.
With the Dinos.
CIS. Yeah.
The only concern I have with those two, the only concern I have is they're both pretty injury.
Yes, they are.
They have both yet to have a season without injury.
It's that weak.
Hey, here's a big question. Number 5, quarterback Trevor Harris, Saskatchewan Roughriders. He just won a Grey Cup.
Yeah.
He will be 40 years old before training camp.
Yeah.
He'll be there.
He's not going anywhere.
No.
It's go or retire.
Yeah.
He's already hinted that they're already in negotiations on
He
a new
thinks he's Tom
contract.
Brady.
Oh,
He's
they
going to play
are.
in
They are already
Saskatchewan.
negotiations.
He thinks he's Tom Brady. He's going to play in Saskatchewan. You wait and see.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And good
It's
on
hard to peel
Saskatchewan
somebody out of
because their
Saskatchewan.
choice is Cody, or their choice is
No,
him,
no,
or
no, 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 no,
Jake
no,
Mayer
no,
would look
no, no.
great as their starter.
You know what though? Jake Mayer is already talking about Jake Mayer wants to leave.
I'm thinking CJ, if Jake Mayer is the starter in Saskatchewan next year, Calgary and BC are going to be in the Western Final, guaranteed.
So Jake Mayer came out and had an interview, and he said he wants to start.
Yeah.
So
I want $1 million and a brand new car too.
Well, maybe Edmonton looks at him.
No,
Maybe.
no, no way.
Well, Michael, we've already established that no other team needs a starter.
No way. He's not
Competition.
You know, maybe
not Jake Mayer.
He isn't any worse. He's no worse than Cody.
I'll keep Trey Ford.
Who's the OC, Scott? Who's the OC in Saskatchewan?
Mueller.
Maybe Mueller talks to what's his name in Edmonton and says, you know, Jake looked pretty good last year. Maybe you should sign him.
How would you like him to go back to Calgary?
Well, no, they kicked him out of Calgary. He's never coming back to Calgary.
Yeah, no, and
they've
if he
made that mistake once before, they're not going to do it again.
Jake Mayer is going to be the new Cody Fajardo. He's going to go team to team to team to team to team.
He's not going to be playing in Edmonton. I know that.
Well, Cody's ran out of teams to play for, so
you know, I'm really disappointed, CJ, that you didn't pick Scott Glenn to start in front of Cody Fajardo, because he probably still could.
Who?
Kevin Glenn.
Kevin Glenn. Scott Glenn is an actor.
He's an astronaut.
No.
He's an astronaut.
Was he an astronaut?
Yes.
Well, who is that other guy?
There's an actor named Scott Glenn, too.
Is there? Okay, good. Phew. Yeah. I don't know all these things. Okay, so Trevor Harris. Do we believe he's staying in Saskatchewan?
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Okay, O-lineman, number 6, Jamarcus Hardrick, Yoshi.
He's going back.
Now, Yoshi has been in Calgary. He's been in BC.
No. He's going back to Winnipeg.
No.
He's going back to Winnipeg.
Yep, he is.
No, he'll stay. He's already in negotiation talks.
Why does I hate 3 Down Nation? What the hell's the matter with them? You touch their website and it goes off to some clickbait advertisement. Okay, so we're saying Yoshi is staying in Saskatchewan, or Yoshi's going to Winnipeg?
Staying.
You know,
Rick, what do you think?
There's one team.
Do you think he's going to go back to Winnipeg?
There's one team that would need him. Edmonton.
Why? They don't have a quarterback. What do they need a good offensive line for?
For that good quarterback they have.
I think Saskatchewan
Trey Ford will be.
Keep him.
They need him in order for Trevor Harris to be alive.
Yeah.
Nobody ever throws ridiculous money at O-lineman.
He's 35 years old.
Yeah, that's young for an O-lineman.
Well, in Winnipeg.
No, period. O-lineman is an experience thing.
Age is age. If you're still doing it, you're still doing it.
Yep.
Okay. So the next, we're going to.
It's not like they talk about offensive linemen, losing a step.
Right.
Why don't they in this league put more value on the lines than they do?
I mean, put value on the lines.
They do.
The problem is the CFL spends too much money on defense.
Yep.
Okay. And by the time they get to the O-line, there's not enough money left because they're paying receivers and running backs too much. And they're paying their You look at most CFL teams, and 90% of the players, maybe all but 2 or 3, are American. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Very rare do you find Canadians on the defense. Matthew Betts is an exception. Okay? It's very rare. I mean, at one time, BC only had 1 Canadian on defense for years, and that was J.R. LaRose. And that was the safety because it's the whip position.
Isn't there a ratio rule?
What's that?
Isn't there a ratio rule that they have to start so many Canadians?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to start 7.
Okay.
So
it goes deeper. It goes deeper than that yet, even too.
No, you got to have 7 starting Canadians. That's it. Doesn't matter where they start.
No, but certain players can have certain amount of possessions or downs as a Canadian too.
I mean, if you look at the Lions, because that's what you're talking about right now with the defense, and Matthew Betts in there is the only one in there and on defense. BC has a quarterback that's Canadian, okay, and they have 2 all-star receivers,
Mm-hmm.
right? Javon Catoy and Justin McInnes. So that is half of your required starters being Canadian right there. And then you've got another 3 or 4 O linemen. You've got all of your starters on offense.
Yep.
Okay.
You only have to have 7.
So if you're the BC Lions, why would you pay Hatcher that kind of money when you've already got replacements already on your roster?
Who are you talking about?
BC Lions. Hatcher.
Right.
Why would you pay Hatcher a lot of money? You wouldn't.
Well, he's the number 1 receiver in the league. They
Yeah,
didn't pay him a lot of money. They paid him $120,000 last year.
But you've got other choices within the lineup that are pretty good.
100% they do.
But if you can get away
Hatcher
with
was
paying
injured
him,
the year before, we still had the number 1 receiver, Justin McInnes, who was a Canadian. It's 2 years in a row BC had number 1 receiver in the league. In fact, I think
So how much of that would you say
the year
would be
before that Hatcher was up there?
So Rick, you're the professional coach. How much of that is quarterback play?
How much of that is what?
How much is that due to Nathan Rourke?
What do you mean?
Well, every team needs a quarterback to throw the ball to the receivers.
Somebody's got to throw the ball. And
so if you look at Edmonton, when they had Kenny Lawler, who was number 2, number 3 receiver in the CFL this year, when they paid him $280,000 in Edmonton, and he wasn't in the top 10 of receivers, is that because he lost his talent?
No, it's because Trey Ford was throwing
They had
to him.
McLeod Bethel Thompson.
And McLeod
It
Bethel
wasn't Trey
Thompson.
Ford, it was McLeod Bethel Thompson at the time.
They didn't have Cody yet to throw it to him.
Nah,
They
that's
didn't
right.
have Cody Fajardo.
I'm thinking if what's his name had been in Edmonton last year with Cody, I think he would have shattered receiver records.
If Lawler was still in
Kenny
Edmonton
Lawler,
with
yes.
Cody,
Kenny Lawler.
Oh, he would have been hitting 2,500 yards.
3,000.
Kenny Lawler made the right choice going to Hamilton.
Yeah, because that's not where Cody is.
Yeah.
hey, So in
Good job, Will.
2023, three seasons back, Keon Hatcher was number 2 in the league. The next year, Justin McInnes was number 1. The next year, Keon Hatcher was number 1.
And before that, wasn't Brian Burnham number 1?
He was, but that was more than that a year ago.
He was
in 2022. It was Dalton Schoen in Winnipeg.
All right, Dalton Schoen.
And Dominic Rhymes was number 2. So that's 2 years of 2s and 2 years of 1s.
I enjoyed watching Burnham.
What's that?
I enjoyed watching Burnham play.
Don't
and
start.
Brian Burnham was 2
don't start
in
CJ
2022.
on BC
2021.
receivers. Fuck.
Sorry, Brian.
Break.
No, we're talking about the best of the best of the best here.
Burnham was good.
Burnham was amazing.
Yeah, but so was G-Roy Simon.
On the field.
On the field.
So is Chad Kelly on the field.
Yeah.
Next one on the list.
Okay, we kind of got
Sidetracked.
Immelus,
He's
Saskatchewan Roughriders receiver.
He's going to stay in
Honestly,
Saskatchewan.
I don't think. How does this guy get Samuel Immelus? How does he get to be number 7 with Tyson being number 9?
Yeah, I don't know.
Especially, well, but Emilus was hurt most of the year, was he not, Scott?
Yeah, he was hurt for a portion there. He had a knee injury. I have a feeling though he's higher up on the list. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's because they won it. I don't know. Or maybe it's because he's a Canadian.
Well, no, I thought he was not this year, but I thought last year he was great. So
yeah, he is a really good receiver. He had some injury issues this year.
Yeah,
but
he was the most valuable Canadian in the Grey Cup game.
My only worry about him is going to Montreal.
Oh, why? Is that where he played?
That's where he's from.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's going back there, guaranteed.
So
Sorry.
No, and honestly, when
French
it comes to receivers, they're a dime a dozen. Receivers are a dime a dozen. It doesn't really bother me none. He'll either stay in Saskatchewan or go to Montreal.
Okay, number 8 is Jarrell Broxton, BC Lions O-lineman. I honestly don't see anybody here going anywhere else just because of this movement. Fuck, 3 down nation. Fuck off.
I honestly see Montreal, BC, and Saskatchewan for the most part staying the same. For the most part.
I don't think they really need to change that much.
No, I don't see why players would want to leave.
But not wholesale changes.
Yeah, and why they've all got good foundations built, and why would some of these players really want to leave that? They've all 3 of them have an exceptional shot again at the Grey Cup.
So looking at the list, based on what Will said, would you say Dedrick Mills is probably the first person on the free agent list that would be up for moving?
He's not on the free agent list.
Yes, he is.
Is he?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him yet. He should have been up there higher.
He is. He's on the list.
Oh, he is. He's number 17.
Yeah. I would put him up there.
Why wouldn't
put him higher than that?
Why won't Edmonton or why wouldn't Calgary want to pay him? He had a hell of a year.
Calgary's motto, Mike, is if you are the best player in this CFL at your position, if you play in Calgary, you will not be paid the most money. It's always been that way here.
Always. But Huffnagel's not the GM anymore.
Yeah, but
Dickinson is a fucking clone of Huffnagel, and Huffnagel still has his hands in things, trust me.
Oh, I know. Hey, Samuel
And I just told
Ellis
you, I
going
don't
to
think.
Montreal.
Yeah.
Tyson Philpott, I don't think he's going to move. I don't think he'll leave Montreal.
I don't think so either.
No.
I agree.
AJ Allen in Saskatchewan.
He'll
Fuck
stay.
off.
He's staying.
Yeah.
He's best buddies
Okay.
with Harris.
Trayvon Campbell, also in Saskatchewan,
He'll stay.
defensive back. I don't see any of these guys moving around.
I honestly don't even see Sam Emilus going anywhere.
No. Malik
The
Carney,
first one I see is Dietrich Mills.
Dietrich
Unless,
Mills.
you know what? Unless Tyson Philpott doesn't sign in Montreal, you can see Montreal making a stab for Emilus.
I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know. Somebody
If-
big would have.
That home
If
province
Philpott
thing,
leaves, it's
that
going to go to
home
BC or
province-
Calgary.
That home province
Yeah.
thing is a big attraction to guys.
Oh yeah. I don't know
Especially
if I,
the Francophonians.
Remember
don't know.
what's his name? What's his name in Calgary? Who was a quarterback and they converted him to a wide receiver?
Sinopoulos.
Oh,
So the
yeah,
minute he
Sinopoulos.
got a chance to go back to Ottawa, he was gone.
Oh, I don't
So-
disagree with you. I don't. I wouldn't be surprised. I think he'll stay, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
But you got a good point. If Tyson Philpott leaves,
Then
they,
he's
they
gone.
make a shot. They make a serious effort to get Samuel.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And if Philpott leaves, it's going to BC or Calgary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that I agree with.
Okay. Malik Carney is going to stay. Brandon Rievenberg. I can't see this 32-year-old old lineman going anywhere but Hamilton.
Where's he
Diedrich
from?
Mills, the running back in Calgary. Nick Dembski in Winnipeg, often injured lately. I still don't think that he is going to go anywhere.
No.
No.
The only thing that he's going to go is like somebody needs to take his invisibility cape away from him.
Yeah, right?
You know,
Somebody's-
the scariest thing is he was just like that in Saskatchewan as well.
He was.
He was always
wherever
wide
he plays.
open.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was
Does he
dumbass
just get
fucking-
underestimated or what?
Yeah, he was. It was a dumbass decision to let him go. It was a right one to let Ryan Smith go, but not
Dante Myers,
he'll stay.
Walter Woodman stay. Hamilton Tiger
Woodmansey.
Cat lineman. Again, why is he going anywhere? Mike Ross, D lineman in Saskatchewan.
Rose.
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 Yeah, he'll stay
Sorry,
in
Rose, not Ross.
Saskatchewan because he likes.
I don't know. I don't know. That one's a question mark for me.
You know, the reason he left Calgary was he was a problem apparently. Because he's a good defensive lineman.
He's a good defensive lineman, but there was conflict there.
Calgary didn't even hesitate to not re-sign him.
You know.
Yeah, I haven't heard any issues about him in Saskatchewan, but I don't know. He's a question mark to me.
Here's one for you. Andarius Pickett, defensive back in strong side linebacker, DB in Ottawa.
I can see him leaving.
And see
I can see
everybody
him
leaving
leaving.
Ottawa.
Yeah.
I can see everybody leaving Ottawa.
It's hard to say though. With Dinwiddie there, a lot of players might just sit there and say, "Yeah, no, I'm good with this," because they've actually got somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing.
Okay, if a comparable team out there offered you a comparable wage, would you stay in Ottawa and hope that Dinwiddie can build a team, or would you go to Saskatchewan or BC or Calgary or anywhere?
Oh,
but
you're
Toronto?
100%. I'm just saying, staying in Ottawa is a little bit more attractive with Dinwiddie there.
Ottawa's a pretty
Yes.
nice city. Ottawa's
But
a pretty nice city.
money talks.
True that.
Okay. Pierre-Olivier Lestage, native of Saint Esteban, Quebecois, is a Montreal Alouette. Do we see him going anywhere? No. No. CJ Rivas, DB in Saskatchewan.
I doubt it.
Not going anywhere. What is a red hawk?
Red. Rick, you're up.
What?
Reda Cramdy.
Who?
Staying going.
What is a red hawk? Is that actually a name?
I'm not hearing you right here.
Well, he's
What are
at
we
number
talking about?
25. Have you got the list up?
No.
I do not.
Reda Cramdy.
Cramdy. Reda Cramdy.
Oh my lord.
Winnipeg Blue Bomber DB. University of Montreal product. A ratio breaker. Strong side linebacker. Canadian.
Who knows?
I'm okay with any D-back in Winnipeg going because they couldn't cover shit this year beyond 10 yards.
Good point.
Off.
Thank God Cody can't get blamed for that.
The only,
Hey,
the,
hang
the only
on,
time he had a
William.
good game was against Crumby. So, anyways, what?
William, didn't you
Yes,
say
sir.
something about Cody Fajardo's been banned from the rest of the year? Mike just violated your ban.
Mike,
How
you're
are you going to
banned for the rest.
reprimand him?
After this show, Mike, you're banned for the rest of the year. Okay,
Okay.
Yeah. No more shows for you.
that's it. We're drawing the line, big fella.
Okay.
The only person you'll get to talk to for the next 6 weeks, Mike, is Sparky.
Oh
Anyways.
God. No.
Sorry, buddy.
Jamal Peters, Hamilton. Again, not going to go in there. Keon Schaefer Baker in Saskatchewan.
He'll stay. 100%.
He'll stay. James Butler in BC.
Staying. Unless they go for Diedrich Mills.
I think
Unless they
BC,
go for Brady Oliveira.
I think BC could get a better running back.
I can see them making another big push for Brady and potentially landing him. Because who do you stand a better chance?
The number one Canadian quarterback, number one Canadian running back, and number one Canadian receiver all on the same team.
He did say he did say he wants to win, like the cup, and he wants to be somewhere where that's possible. BC is one of the number one contenders.
Yeah.
I
they went out of their way to get James Butler back from Hamilton. I can't see them not re-signing him. He was the number one running back for most of the season. He ended up 6 yards back in third position or something.
But my thing with it is running backs are great, but how many of those running backs can really block? Brady can.
Yeah, 100%. And if you ask any good coach out there, they will tell you that the number one job of a running back is blocking. Number 2 is catching. Number 3 is running.
Yeah.
Right?
He's either staying in Winnipeg or going to BC, one of the two.
The reason I don't see he would go to BC is the same reason he didn't when they offered him more money in a free agent contract. He lives in Winnipeg. He's not going to buy a house and live full time in BC. Too much money. His life is in Winnipeg. I don't think he does that.
I think BC would be smarter to go after Diedrich Mills, to be honest with you.
Too hard for Brady to go to the res in northern Manitoba and save dogs if he's in BC.
But between Butler and Mills, I might as well just hold on to Butler.
Different style.
Yeah, similar production.
I don't know why the teams that are out there that are doing really well have a power back. And BC always wants to have these little itty bitty scat backs. And I don't understand why. I want a big ass bruising
That's why
running back. I want somebody that's going to go north, south, up through the middle, between the tackles, and go.
Yep.
BC did win a Grey Cup with an Andrew Harris running the ball, didn't they?
They did.
They did.
So
and he
for
was
a little
the last
while,
power back we had.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, there was wannabe stand back, but
well, and he doesn't.
Clarence
suck.
Hicks in Calgary, a defensive lineman. Jake Serezna in Edmonton. Oh, look, there's an Edmonton Elk that made the top 30.
I don't think he'll be back.
Jake Serezna?
He's
didn't
injured
like Cody
prone.
or what?
He's injured prone. He was injured most of the year.
Dijon Allen, offensive lineman in BC. And that's that's an American.
Yeah, he's from California. He ain't going anywhere.
No. It's cold everywhere else.
Damn straight it is.
Seriously.
A lot of players will say that.
Seriously.
A lot of players will say that. BC's got a dome. It's warm there. Julian Hauser, Hamilton defensive lineman.
Sting.
Keyshawn Johnson in Saskatchewan, a receiver.
100% Stan.
100% staying. Well, there you go. Number 35. How far down the list can you fall? Cody Fajardo.
He's not. Is he number 35?
I'm surprised he made it
He
in
is
the
number
top
35.
50, honestly.
Wait a minute. How is this the top 50?
Yeah.
How did Cody make 35? Holy shit.
I have no idea.
He should be 100.
Mike, what do you think?
I have no idea. Here's one that confuses me. Well, Dustin Talbert in Hamilton, but number 37 is AJ Olette.
He's
that's a strange one. He'll be there.
In Saskatchewan.
Thor is not going.
Him and Harris are best friends.
Thor.
Yeah, if there was ever a hairdo that matches Saskatchewan, it's Olette's, okay?
I won't disagree with you.
Hey.
That boy needs a barber.
Dietrich Nichols in Winnipeg, a defensive back. Rick doesn't want to keep him.
Who cares?
Isaiah Wooden in Hamilton. Marc-Antoine Duquois in Montreal. This Quebec native will not be going anywhere. Jacob Roberts in Calgary. Linebacker.
Oh, Jake Roberts.
He's a pretty good linebacker, but
yeah, Calgary doesn't re-sign their fucking guys for some reason, so he's probably gone.
Justin Hardy in Ottawa. It's hard for a receiver to stay in that town until they get a quarterback.
I don't know. I think he'll do well this year.
But he still was one of the top receivers. He did have 1,000-yard season.
No. I'm talking about his quarterback.
Drew Brown.
I think he'll do well under Dinwiddie.
Oh, which one?
It was hard
Drew
for
Brown
anybody to be. What's that? Drew Brown. It was hard for anyone to be successful underneath Bob Dice and company.
It depends on who your OC is, too.
Yeah. Well, Dinwiddie will be the OC.
He's also the general manager.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's wearing too many hats.
Well, that kind of shows you what was something was going on in Toronto. It'll actually be less hassle in Ottawa.
And he says he's going to have less work.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that later. Micah Johnson in Saskatchewan.
He'll stay.
He's old. He'll stay.
Diedrich Moncrief.
He'll stay.
I can see him leaving.
Jovan Santos Knox, linebacker in Ottawa.
He was pretty good in Ottawa too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And he's Canadian.
he might move.
And
I
he's
can see that.
Canadian.
I wouldn't be surprised with people leaving there.
No.
Caleb Sanders, D lineman in Saskatchewan. Not going anywhere. Isaac Dark Angel Angelio
Arcangelo. Okay.
in Toronto.
Toronto.
Can't even say I know the name.
No, neither do I.
No.
48 is Stanley Bryant in Winnipeg.
He needs
He's
to
no
retire.
longer the best offensive lineman in the CFL.
Yeah, no one's going to be shopping for him, and the Bombers should be encouraging him to retire.
Yeah,
Yes.
I agree.
Agree on both counts there. Tim White,
Total others.
receiver in Hamilton. Who's got what running?
Are you doing rap, Professor?
What?
Are you playing rap?
No, it's not me. I have no idea where that sound's coming from. It's got to be William.
I was gonna say.
Willie's TikToking again.
I have no idea.
What are you guys talking about?
That's the new Home
Tim
Depot
White,
music.
receiver in Hamilton.
He'll stay.
And number 50.
Who's that?
I'm surprised he's down this low. But Willie
I'm
Jefferson, Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
He's old.
He's
Older,
old.
big production drop off.
Okay. But he still had a league leading, what was it, 16 pass knockdowns.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Most of those
yeah.
were against Cody Fajardo.
Winnipeg has to.
We're not supposed to mention him.
Winnipeg has to get another defensive end that's comparable to Willie Jefferson.
I'm gonna try to get Cody on this show.
No, we won't let him on the show, Mike.
I would actually be
Mike,
humored by that.
He's number 100 on our list of people we want on the show.
Okay.
Hey, so now going down the best of the rest, they've got some players in here. Quarterbacks Dustin Crum and Taylor Powell. Stephen Dunbar Jr., Curly Gittins Jr., Dominic Grimes, Dalton Schoen,
Sergio Castillo.
I'm not there yet.
Curly Gittins
Ben
Jr.
Halatic,
Curly
Darnell
Gittins Jr.
Sankey.
staying.
Gary Peters, Sergio Castillo, Sean White.
Kicker.
They're kickers.
And we know Will likes kickers.
And Mariel Alfred, isn't he that return guy?
Yeah, he's a returner in Saskatchewan.
And Janarian Grant, he's the guy in Toronto.
Yeah.
I think the one person you can definitely say won't be back with Saskatchewan will be Lowther.
Oh yeah, no, he's gone. He's 100% gone. I don't even know if he went back to Regina with them. I think he probably got left in Montreal, in Winnipeg.
Okay. That's the top 50 free agents that we just went through. Honestly, I don't see a lot of movement in this free agency coming up and it's early in this year, isn't it? Isn't it the 6th of February or something, not the 14th?
No, I think it's later this year than
Yeah,
it
they're
is.
doing it near the combine.
They changed it because of something to do with the NFL.
The Super Bowl, yeah.
And I
Let's see
think
if
your
there's a-
favorite, I think your favorite CFL commissioner changed it.
Yeah, the dickhead.
The dickhead. Is that what we're gonna call him from now on? The dickhead?
I like
He
it.
looks like a dick with ears.
Let's see if it let's see if it says on here.
Just remember, he's guaranteed that we're gonna have 60% and there's 60 more touchdowns.
That's not for
How?
2 years, Mike.
No,
Don't get
I don't
CJ
see how.
started, Mike. Don't get us going, Mike. Stop it.
Scoring
I just
will
don't
go down.
understand
I will
how.
ban you for life, Mike.
I don't understand how you get more touchdowns.
I don't either.
God.
I don't
I
get it.
won't. I won't.
Well,
go
he
there.
said what, about 1 per game average?
Yeah, 1 per game.
Woohoo! Well, field goals are going to go down more than that per game.
No, 1 per week. Like not per game, but per week.
Oh, 1 per week. Oh, that's even wonderful.
4 games.
So scoring will go down.
No, it's not.
Scoring will go down.
Well, how can it not go down? Because field goals are not going to be as much.
They're going to score more touchdowns. See, they've done the analysis.
No, they're gonna
Where-
punt
where-
the
where-
ball more.
So, Mike, where's the data?
I
Where
haven't
is this?
seen.
No
I
one
haven't
has
s-
seen it because it doesn't
Hey,
exist.
hang on, we're gonna lose Will.
When I was young, said sit beside me, my only son.
Come on, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. You're gonna keep doing this shit.
I'll be quiet. Mm.
Hey, let's do this. 16 players who could get NFL contracts this year.
Cares.
Doesn't matter.
Damian Alfred, Calgary, Saskatchewan, or Calgary Stampeders receiver.
You know what? He was great the first 3 or 4 games that he played in Calgary, and after that he sucked. He's injury prone. He has trouble catching the ball. He's not making the NFL. Not even close.
Okay. What about Jacob Brammer in Saskatchewan, an O lineman?
I don't think so.
Okay. Robert Carter Jr., BC Lions. That
That would be
amazing
my
fucking
fear.
interception.
Too small.
Too small. He's just a widow guy. Peyton Collins, O lineman in Saskatchewan.
I think no, I don't know. He wasn't the one that tried.
Jason
He could.
Finley. This is
Who?
Jason Finley. He had an interception in every fucking game he played. He was a DB with BC.
Oh yeah,
Came in halfway through the season. His
Well,
first 4 games he played, he got interceptions.
who's currently going for tryouts?
I don't know.
There's a few of them.
Clarence, how about Clarence Hicks in Calgary? Defensive lineman.
way too small.
Well, the
Jalen
Dallas,
Hutchings.
He might have a chance.
the special teams guy from Winnipeg is playing currently, trying out with the Jets.
Well, he's working out. That's different than trying out.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
They're
Well,
just
it
running
can-
them through some drills and seeing what they're like. That's not really a tryout.
How about Trey Vaval in Winnipeg Blue
That's-
Bombers?
that's
a
the
That's
kick
guy.
what we
returner.
were talking
Guy.
about.
Is that who we're talking about? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of these players are free agents because we just talked about Isaiah Wooden and who else in here? Jacob Roberts in Calgary, Dante Myers in Saskatchewan.
the
Probably
problem with
the-
like
The
The
one who
receivers
has
group-
the one who has a real chance of getting a tryout and making a team would be the kicker from Edmonton, Julian.
who?
Julian, he's a kicker.
No.
Punter.
No.
Edmonton's kicker? No.
Punter.
Cody stands a better chance.
Don't say that name.
Sorry, I'm off for the year. I apologize.
It was a good line. Okay. It was funny. Okay. Enough of these 3-down articles. Jesus, they're hard to play with. So we have a problem. We have a situation in. Hang on. Scott,
Yes.
when you post articles, do you pay attention to what you post?
I think so, unless you're about to tell me I don't.
Well, because you got the same article posted 2 days in a row
Oh, that is possible.
by you.
Yeah, it's possible I've double posted.
Okay. Hamilton Tiger Cats president of football operations Orlando Steinauer declined an invitation to interview for the Toronto Argonauts head coaching position. Toronto Argonauts also had interest in Corey Mace back as head coach, plus titles, but was communicated to them he's not leaving Saskatchewan. Who else did Mike O'Shea turned them down? And
Yeah.
there's nobody outside of the city of Toronto that's legitimately interviewing for this position. They have interviewed a few in-house people, and there is talk about Kent Austin, but not from any credible source.
I don't know if he'd leave after now that he's OC in Auburn.
Probably making $73 million a season or something like that.
Before he got promoted to actual OC, I could see it, but now I don't know.
How much does a head coach make in the CFL?
Depends on the head coach.
It depends where.
Wally was head coach and general manager in BC and was raking in about 700,000.
Mike O'Shea's around $500,000.
I honestly think Chris Jones in Edmonton was around the 800,000 mark. Because he was the director of football operations, the general manager, the head coach, and the defensive coordinator.
So that's why we were bad. Okay.
Yeah.
I think he had one other title too. Oh, I don't want to lose this one.
Yeah, Toronto's in for a hard one. They're gonna wind up having to default to someone they really don't want.
Why is it such a hard job at Toronto?
Well, according to Ryan Dinwiddie, they do not have anybody in the player personnel department. They do not have any scouts. They do not have any. They don't have a janitor. Everybody that nobody. They're not spending any money on that team anywhere.
Yeah,
they're trying to collapse that team, I think.
They're doing a good job of it.
Yeah, but they can't do that. They can't do that because of the
Grey
TV
Cups
contract.
in 3 years. You would think that it would be an awesome organization. You would think. Ken Austin's salary as Auburn's quarterback coach is $400,000, which he received after a promotion and a $150,000 raise. He made $600,000 in 2025 and $950,000 in 2026, provided he is retained as the quarterback coach. He's not the quarterback coach. He's been elevated to offensive coordinator. So he must be making over $1 million a year.
I'm looking at an article here saying that offensive coordinators in that division make around $1.35 million a season. He's not coming back to the CFL.
Not to Toronto.
No.
It's the same thing as Mark Trestman. That is somebody that the CFL lost. You laughing at, Scott?
Mike. He sent me a private message.
Who did?
He sent me a private message saying Claire would be fun to play with. So I said skip rope.
Okay, so Winnipeg Blue Bombers have just signed some amazing, awesome quarterback, Bryce Perkins, who was the UFL MVP quarterback, Bryce Perkins. Charles posted right away that this is, what did she say? PJ Walker 2.0.
So, did any of you guys watch the UFL this year?
No.
I did not.
I did. He's a pretty good quarterback for the UFL.
Okay.
So does that mean he's going to be a good quarterback in the CFL? Not necessarily, but he has skills.
At one point in time, just so did somebody else.
Sorry?
At one point in time, so did somebody else. We won't name names, but he's in the top 50 of the free agent list. We saw where those went.
Yeah, but
Number
that
35.
that individual would not even make the UFL this year.
I'm not saying Bryce won't do anything. I don't see what the hype is all about right now.
Well, because
What
The hype is,
And if you look at the forums, the holy mackerel.
Oh yeah. No.
the hype on this is Zach Caleros is 36 years old. He is been injured a fair amount the last year, 2 years. And their number 2 guy, who was never very good, Chris Strebler, is probably done for a career. They really don't have a lot of fucking option right now. They should be bringing 4 or 5 or 6 quarterbacks into training camp.
Yep.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. They're starting.
Well,
This is a good start.
If they sign Bryce Perkins, great.
They got high
Does he
hopes
make
for
it
that
out
other
of
guy
training
too.
camp? Who knows? But they better be looking for the next apparent quarterback because they need to.
Because they could end up, if it's a situation, they could end up with a quarterback that's on the top 50 list. Okay. To be the
Cody?
replacement eventually. I can't say that name. To be the replacement eventually. So, just saying.
How would you like that, Rick?
Ain't never gonna happen. Mike O'Shea is not that guy.
Cody would jump at the opportunity to play in Winnipeg. He'd leave the Elks in a heartbeat.
He'd leave anyone in a heartbeat.
You guys are just jealous of Cody. You're
No, we're
just
not.
jealous.
Yes.
He's got a beautiful wife, couple good-looking kids,
That makes him better
living the
QB.
Canadian dream.
Sign him now.
I'm just happy that the Bombers are starting to make moves.
Mike, you've got Scott here, who has Trevor Harris. You have William down here with Vernon Adams. You have Rick with Zach Caleros. And you have CJ over here with Nathan Rourke. There's not fucking one of us that's jealous of Cody Fajardo. Not one.
Yeah, but
And you got a couple of us who know better because Cody was on our teams.
yeah, but you've
Cody would be okay as the backup in the Lions.
Yes. I would take him as a backup, but not as a starter.
I don't want him as a starter.
Cody's going to be Edmonton's going to be in a better position than Zach Caleros and Winnipeg next year. Just saying.
It would be an interesting battle. Either way, that's going to be an interesting battle because chances are BC, Saskatchewan, and Calgary will be top 3.
Oh boy.
Depends what happens with off season though. You never know who signs
Exactly.
where.
Exactly.
We
Where
oughta
was
change.
Calgary a season ago?
We ought to just change the name of the show.
William,
Let's talk Cody.
He's got to promote the
Well-
Home Depot. He's got to promote the Home Depot music.
hey, what else have we got for news? Oh, Saskatchewan Roughriders quarterback Jake Mayer contemplates pivotal decision.
I can't believe that's an article.
It's with
Who
3 down.
cares?
That
Who
shows you how little
cares?
football. Edmonton.
Go back to butt fuck America and do something else because you're not a starter in the CFL, okay?
Edmonton needs a backup.
Not going to happen. He's not coming to Edmonton.
Well, you got to realize that a lot of Edmonton backups end up being the starters, or that's historically what's been happening the last 3 or 4 years. So whoever Edmonton gets in there as a backup is going to replace Cody when he shits the bed.
You
Whoever
know,
goes to Edmonton stands a good chance.
Well, Winnipeg needs a backup.
I was at a sporting goods store in Calgary last week, and they had a discount rack. And the first sweater that was on the discount rack was Jake Mayer's Calgary Stampeder sweater. I was going to buy it and send it to Mike.
Oh God.
I can see that happen.
I really think Jake Mayer would look really good at Winnipeg.
Sure he would.
Yeah.
Hey, it's competition.
As a backup
Sort of.
quarterback, he would be respectable.
Yeah.
He can't run like Chris Trevler can. Sorry.
He
Well,
can
neither
throw
can
the
Chris Trevor
Trevor
can't
now.
run worth shit.
Not
He's
anymore,
got
but
no fucking knee.
not anymore, but
But the other problem with Strevler running is everyone's caught on to it now.
yeah.
I mean, even this season when he did run, it wasn't all that well.
Oh,
He never was anything more than a 1 or 2 yard gainer for a touchdown on first and goal or third and
He
goal.
was good when he went onto the field and had Brady, because then you never know who got the ball.
Yeah.
But again,
Yeah, he's
It was when-
comparable. He's also comparable to Saskatchewan's quarterback, the guy who does the short yardage. He was in Calgary. What's his
Tommy
name?
Stevens.
Tommy
I've
Stevens.
enjoyed him.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
nothing more than a short yardage guy, but I've enjoyed
That's all
him.
he is. That's all
Yeah,
he
We
is.
should have kept Prokop and not got Strevler back.
Maybe. Anyways,
Where is he now?
he's gone to talk about.
Or is he in the States
we
somewhere?
lost Michael. Did somebody send him a dirty picture of Claire Hanna?
I think he found it already. He had to go
No.
temporarily
I got a phone call.
Okay.
from
I got a-
Cody.
From Claire or Cody?
Yeah, from Claire.
And she said, if you
Did
harass me,
did you see the article where the people were being upset because the Rider players celebrating were dropping F-bombs?
Oh, that was
Really?
great.
And
Yeah.
and I go, like, have you listened to my podcast?
There was a group of people that got upset that these are players, they should be respectful and representing, and was like, fuck off.
Fuck off.
yeah,
Shut up.
Like, if you got a big bonus at work, you'd be fucking partying and swearing your ass off too, so fuck off.
Yeah.
Somebody's always got to complain.
Well, what kind of community is Regina? Is that a church-going community? And
No, well,
Yes.
okay,
Yeah.
Mike, imagine a highway.
not me, but yeah.
Mike, imagine a highway and there's a greasy spot in the middle of the highway. That's Regina, man.
No, that's Moose Jaw.
It's Moose Jaw. He's right. That's Moose Jaw.
Speedy Creek.
You do have a pretty good hockey team there. The Regina
Who?
Pats. Regina
Who?
Pats.
No, you said a
Saskatchewan.
good hockey team.
Yeah, good. Don't you in the WHL?
Yeah, we have a hockey team. You said a good hockey team.
Okay.
There's a difference.
We have a hockey team. They just don't know how to play hockey.
Isn't the Saskatoon team better?
Saskatoon's Moose Jaw's better than all of them.
Moose Jaw, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're better than the Portland Winterhawks.
And Mike keeps talking about going to the Blazers game, and all I think about is Kamloops.
Okay.
No, the real Blazers.
We're talking about hockey now. Is it time to go?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm tired. I want to go.
I'm
tired
too.
This is the end of this podcast. It's the end of the season. There's hardly anything to talk about. Charles didn't give us an agenda today, so
that's pretty much what we've talked about tonight. Nothing at all. So
we talked about nothing at all because we did. But we're wrapping this up. This has been Let's Talk CFL podcast episode number 632. And this is the final one of the 2025 season. Game's over, Grey Cup's over, in the books. We'll come back to you in the new year with some exciting guests that Michael Dennis is going to set up. He's going to bring in Claire Hanna and Cody Fajardo and somebody else. I don't know, somebody else. Maybe we can get Bobby Ford and Trey Ford and his brother Terrell and some else. Okay. Maybe the director of player personnel are over there or somebody. I don't know.
I'll get Mayor on here to tell us he's signing with Edmonton.
Jake Mayer. You get Jake Mayer on the program. That'll be wonderful. We'll talk to him. Jake, why are you so shitty?
Are you going to Edmonton? Yes, I want to be with Cody.
Hey, but Jake got a Grey Cup ring this year.
He did. Lots of people got Grey Cup rings that didn't earn it.
And maybe got naked on an airplane or got drunk.
No, it was just I'm not going to say that. Almost did, but I'm not going to say that.
Okay. I've signed off. I've been your host, Christopher Jones, and I'm tired and want to go to bed. And I've finished my contract, and I no longer have to get up at 3:30 in the morning, but it's one of those things you still can't sleep in. Because 3:30 comes along, you're just awake. Scott, say goodnight.
Good night, everyone. Say something. Enjoy your holidays. We'll see you again in the new year.
Michael Dennis.
Have a great Christmas, and I look forward to talking more Cody with you guys after the first of the year.
I cannot believe you actually want to talk about him more. You're glutton for abuse.
Oh my Lord.
I'm joking.
Tomorrow is the Santa Claus parade, and the Grinch will be driving his car.
Awesome.
You guys don't know who the Grinch is, do you?
I do.
I do.
Yeah, but the Scott and Michael guy don't.
No.
Yes, he does. You showed them pictures.
Did I send them pictures? Okay, anyhow.
Yeah.
Rick, say goodnight.
Good night, everybody. Enjoy your holiday season. We'll see you in the new year.
William.
Good night, everybody. I'm sorry we got to talk about the worst quarterback in the CFL, Cody Fajardo, but we got to keep Mike happy somehow, some way. Enjoy your holiday,
using
guys.
the C word.
That's it. None of you are allowed back this year.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm going to just stop the recording now. Where's this button?
Press the
Stop
button,
recording.
CJ.
What's that?